morning, Britain. The Prime Minister arrives in Washington, his first foreign trip in the job. Britain, 2 minutes past 6. How excited are you for the game tonight, Ed?
I am hugely excited. Cricketing hero for England. Different prime ministers.
Right.
And his...
I meant tonight.
Oh, the other big game.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
The England.
I know. I am really excited.
Euro semi-final against the Netherlands. So exciting. Nick Dixon, if we get through to the final, will be up against Spain and this weapon, Yamal.
I thought maybe, maybe it might... I wasn't scoring in my mind, in my dreams.
Let us know. Are you excited about England and the semi-final game tonight? Nick Dixon is excited. We're going to talk to him in a couple of minutes, but do let us know. The front of the Sun this morning will give your boys one bell of a beating. And the Mirror this morning, Bond of Brothers. Boss Southgate hails special team spirit ahead of tonight's semi-final.
Don't you think, like, even if you're not a football fan, even if you don't normally like football, even if you're like our deputy editor in Rouge, this is one day when you do think, come on, England, come on.
Right, just coming up to 5 minutes past 6. That's the end of the football chat for now, because our main news is Sir Keir Starmer arrives in Washington in his first foreign trip since becoming Prime Minister, where he's attending NATO's 75th anniversary summit.
And Starmer will use the trip to again commit to increasing the UK's defence spending to 2.5% of GDP, but only after a new strategic review of the armed forces, which he has announced. Our political correspondent, Louisa J.
Indeed, that's our main news this morning. We're going to discuss that further with Andrew Pearce and Kevin Maguire in a few minutes' time.
The NATO summit, not the football, the NATO summit.
Both.
Both, OK.
Yeah, both equally important, obviously, to the Prime Minister. Here's Charlotte now with...
I feel the need to voice what our viewers will be thinking. I love your dress as well, but it does feel as though I am surrounded by mark.
Laura, we don't hold you personally responsible.
I never try really
It's
hard.
just so disappointing.
And you're doing your absolute best. Still to come on Good Morning Britain. Reforms 5... So, he'll be in talks with international leaders. There'll be a knock on the... Excuse me, Prime Minister. I have this very, very important international update for you. And it's Ivan Toney's scored a pen.
What they will have is code. So there'll be a way of saying something or making a signal. So Prime Minister will need to move on shortly. England have scored.
Right.
Prime Minister, you've got a bit more time. We're behind, but don't worry, there's still plenty of time in the game.
It's gone into extra time, yeah.
All of those things, they'll have worked it out, so they can say something very benign, which has all the information.
I love that. There's the insight. Right, that's our main news this morning. Louisa, thanks very much indeed. Now, what is it like when a new MP goes into the Houses of Parliament for the very first time? We're going to be joined by the Reform UK chairman, Richard Tice, who did that yesterday. And what do the party mean when they say they are coming for Labour? We'll find out. And we speak to him 25 minutes past 7. First, though, here's Charlotte with the rest of the days.
Still to come, Scarlett Douglas is here with exciting...
And Ed, you had told us that there is a protocol for doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Providing information that might not be entirely pertinent to the meeting that the Prime Minister is in with his international counterparts.
Exactly. Just work out a code.
Yeah, so we might need extra time on this discussion, Prime Minister.
It means, we're losing, but there's still time to pull it round.
Yeah, or there may be some penalties as a result of... And we know that Sir Keir Starmer, in his international meetings today, is likely to get little post-it notes through the door saying this is how England are doing.
Can I just say, Wembley, 1996,
We have Adrian Dunbar standing by, but meanwhile, Lorraine is coming up at 9. Now, she is somewhere very different this morning. Lorraine, thanks very much indeed. See you at 9.
So we're used to seeing him battling bent coppers as Superintendent Ted Hastings.
But it was never like I was... But, you're right, I could have...
Oh, there we go. We've even got it. Thank you so much, Adrian.
Not at all.
In the meantime... Right. I tell you what, the weather is too damn rainy. Here's Laura.
It really is, yeah.
Off on a break, which means I say goodbye to you at home. You never know. I might pop up in the meantime, but otherwise I will see you back in September.
Do you have to? Can't you just stay a bit?
You will be in
Oh,
the
I do.
capable, including our lovely green highlight. Morning.
And I'm going to wear a pink suit.
Yeah, the pink highlighter's off. I'll see
Don't
you in
wear Andy's
September.
suit.
Thanks for your company. We're back tomorrow from 6. Now it's time for Lorraine. Come on, England!